Alright, so I've gotten many people who watched the video. Thank you for watching, by the way. Sorry, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Anyway, recap. You guys walk into, Corinth, and Corinth seems like a pretty good city. It seems like normally it's a pretty fun city. But you walk in, everybody has masks on. By the way, if you aren't in the Owlbear, request to join it. I put in pins. So you walk into the city, this beautiful city, besides the slums that are all around the walls. But no one really goes there. But it's a beautiful trading city, and it's huge. Huge enough that no one fucks with it. Like, the walls are 150 feet tall and 50 feet thick.
Jesus Christ. What is this, Attack on Titan?
They deal with magical creatures. Giants exist. All those things exist.
So, what is this, Attack on Titan?
No. It's just a trading city. By the ocean. So if a tsunami hits, duh. But the city the ports, they smell like the ocean, but they also smell like fish. Like,
yeah.
You ever gone by a port? The stink.
No, I'm landlocked.
The stink. Think of fish times 100. And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I grew up on the water. I grew up on the water.
It smells bad, the ports. It's not that it's a terrible smell, it's just so much fish. But you find out that a sickness has been spreading through the city. But it doesn't stay like you if someone got sick, they walk out of the city and they get better. You think, hey, why don't people just move out of the city? Well, they have their homes there. And they grew up there. But people have been getting sick and dying. One of your party members, two of them actually almost caught it, but got cured immediately. You know things you know about this thing? It's like a cold. But then suddenly, once they get a bloody nose, instead of mucus, blood comes out mixed with mucus, you're going to die. And the Lord, there's many lords in this city, but the head, like, you know what I mean? The Lord. The main guy in charge, his kid died.
We ain't got city states in this one.
A city state?
The classical Greece, or I think it was sometime in the 1900s, late 1800s, that Greece became one whole country.
Well, in a way, the kingdom that you're in is Atlantis. You're on Atlantis territory. So there's no king. It's just a lord. The highest lord. And you guys found out all these symbols as you walked around. Oh, hey! Let's just camp outside. Let's just sleep on this guy's ship. And we'll pay him. And you guys found out that it's safe to, like, stay outside the city.
Yeah.
You also met a rogue. A thieves guild. And these thieves guilds say all the money goes to them if you kill them. You keep the magic items. And you guys agreed to that. And you guys tried spying on him, but that spectacularly failed. A couple of you guys tried spying on him. You guys aren't meant to be spies. And that is the recap.
So, how did it fail?
You guys know where he is, but you didn't hear. You saw him talking to someone, but you guys didn't hear. You didn't hear anything really important that you didn't know.
He had a lot of bodyguards.
Yeah,
right. I had my owl
really fail. You just didn't really get to learn anything important, as you probably already figured. This city is being attacked by the same guy in another city. Well, different guy doing it, but under the same management.
Yeah.
So you guys
different
didn't
guys,
really
same boss.
That's why it failed. You didn't really learn anything important, really. You knew.
Are we anywhere on this map yet?
You guys are at 13.
The port.
Yeah, I'm not saying you guys failed. You guys just. It's like you went to a quest and it's like, oh, I already know this stuff.
You failed upward.
I thought the thieves were going to help us distract them so we could get in there.
Oh yeah, but they said it might take a while. They don't know how long it's going to take because he's
That's
not.
right.
Remember, because they're like, yeah, we get him. We're doing all this, and that's why you guys agreed to give them all the gold. And he has a lot of gold on him. I'm not going to say much, but it's in platinum. He just carries platinum. That's how rich he is.
When I got it, I mean, I can definitely turn my gold into plat.
You can?
Yeah, it's exchange because 10 gold is 1 platinum.
But yeah, if he just carries around platinum, that means that he's super rich. If that makes sense. You guys get a long rest. You guys can go inside and get more information. A bird will land on a boat and start pecking. Is anyone standing out is anyone in the party standing on a boat? Like watching the sea?
Probably Eurythmia, maybe.
A sparrow lands on your head and pecks on your head, and it has a note on its no, what is it called? They're not claws.
Talons.
Talons, yeah. Yeah, it has a note on its talons, but it's pecking your head, being like, bitch, pay attention. It's peck, and it's getting harder.
I'm gonna take the note from the thing.
The note will say, he is leaving the house if you want to follow him. And it is right around, I will say, do not draw, right around here. These houses.
Again now?
Alright. I'm gonna relay that information to them.
The bird will fly off after pecking you again for making it wait.
It just started.
It's an impatient bird. You think thieves it's a new it doesn't seem like it's a old bird. It's a young bird. So you had a child pet messenger give you a message and was like, "Pick up the phone, bitch."
Alright. So I'm gonna tell the rest of my party about the note I received from the bird.
It gives you an address and it's around 11. They're by a temple, so that's why. The court, the reason I said 8 was a temple because it was turned into one because of all the sickness, but that's the official temple. 11 is the official temple, and the rich people live around it.
Mm.
You see the ship owner sitting you notice that like all the cots are full, by the way.
Got more people since last night.
Oh yeah, they spread the news and everyone like came down there. And you see the captain of the ship smiling as he holds his coin purse. You would
Alrighty.
notice that he'd pick out some coins, and there's a lot of copper coins. And he charged you guys silver, but he charged a copper for a lot of the people who are barely making any money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you do notice some somewhat wealthy people. They're not lords, but they're getting up there. And that's where all the gold he has come from.
And we got right in the middle.
Yeah. There's a blonde dude that has bodyguards that is complaining about how it smells. Actually, since you guys aren't from a port, I'm going to be somewhat creative here. Roll me. Okay. Con saves to see if you got a good
You said-
night of sleep. Because the
On
smell
saving
is
throw?
strong.
19.
17.
Ruben got a 19.
Wait, a Constitution saving throw or just a regular Constitution?
A regular con.
Oh, just the con check?
Yeah, Constitution that I would say either, but a saving throw because it smells strongly of fish and salt working together, briny, all that stuff.
I'm gonna start looking for Garum.
I'll roll my cup and then.
I rolled a 26.
Oh yeah, you. It starts to bother you as you go to sleep, but you're smart enough, and you. What is your race again? You're human, right?
I'm half elf, I think. Hold on.
Hmm.
Yeah, half elf.
You rub essential oils all over your body, and that just cancels out the smell. Like strong perfume. It's better than the smell of the fish.
I keep trying to roll, but it's not rolling.
I'll roll for you if you want.
Yeah, you go ahead and do it because my dice isn't working. For some reason.
Which one are you again? You are Crash, right?
Yeah.
Oop. So bad news bears. You got a 4, so you got a nat 1.
All right.
You got a full night's of sleep, but you woke up a few times, the smell hitting you hard. You don't
guess
have
that
an
makes sense.
exhaustion point, but you're just like, okay, I can't sleep on this boat anymore.
Yeah.
Do I pass with a 17?
Yes, everyone else passes. He only failed because he got a nat 1.
Mm.
Okay. What's you guys' plans? You guys gonna say hello to this guy?
To the guy with the bodyguards?
Yeah. Are you gonna try to say hello?
No.
I was gonna relay the information about our target being on the move.
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying,
Draco, your character gets some coffee.
Yeah.
It has no sweeteners or anything. It just tastes like boiled in a pot and just straight poured into like a cup that hasn't like been you can taste old coffee in it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's not the best coffee you've ever had, but it's not the worst.
oh, should we? I don't know if we should talk to that noble. He seems to be already in an attitude, and my guy didn't get no sleep real good, so I don't need to be dealing with no stuck up nobles. I'm gonna end up punching him.
You know what? Roll an unarmed attack.
Huh? Why?
He wants to
Why would
punch
he?
him.
What?
No.
Did you say you want to
He,
punch him?
he said he didn't want to deal with no noble because he would
Whiny,
end up
snotty
wanting to.
noble.
He's up there. He's rich. You could tell by his clothes, but he hasn't been able to buy that lord title quite yet.
Mm.
Cause back then you
Okay,
could
let me
buy
see.
you could buy a lord title if you spent enough money.
So,
All right, I gotta roll a hit dice first, don't I?
If you want to hit him, go ahead.
why are we bothering with this guy instead of going after our target?
He would have heard the noble complaining all night, being like, "Why do I have to stay here where it smells? Why can't I stay at home?" The bodyguards, look, it's safer out here, but there's so many poor people. That's all he heard all night.
All right.
Again, what?
I'll let the
Why
old
bother
woman
with?
smack him.
You gonna smack him?
So we both finna hit him.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start a fight.
So I'm rolling my. What?
All right.
He's an uptight prick. That's all that's said about him.
I'm gonna walk up to and grab him and try to stop him from fighting. That we don't need
My
this.
signal is not
We don't
good.
need the attention right now.
It's a
No,
bit
no.
late. I rolled a natural 20.
You punch him in the face, and you don't do enough to knock him out, but he falls over, and all you hear is, "My dad will hear about this."
I do 2 damage on a critical unarmed strike.
How much damage?
2.
Wait,
Yeah, you hit him, he falls over, he has a bloody nose, but he's like, my dad's gonna hear about this.
All right, my
So
turn. I haven't hit him.
so you working with daddy's money.
Let's say, guys, let's
Grass,
focus on
the
the
grass,
job.
grass walks past you. He hasn't hit him. This has been
He's
annoying
like,
me all night.
my dad's gonna kill you for striking me. My dad's close to becoming a lord, and he's helping me become one.
I hold up the ring and it's like, try it if you want to go against a king.
Oh, 16 damage. You knock him out, and the bodyguards pull out their swords. Actually, you know what? They're about to be like, okay, thank you for shutting him up.
Yeah, and it's like I hold up the ring with the Atlantis royal symbol on it. So
I was gonna say that's gonna be kind
Why
of
does
hard
my
to be attached to my hand.
yeah,
Everyone just goes after this one noble.
because they won't shut up, and we try to sleep.
I didn't get to hit him because my dice aren't working.
I'll roll for you. No, you
Hold up,
roll.
stop. We might kill him at this point.
Oh no, the bodyguards would stand in the way, be like, "You hit him again, we'll have to kill you. It's our job."
You try killing us, you're gonna have some talking to, someone to talk to.
Can I shove? I want to shove one of these guys into the water.
You hear the boat owner walk in.
Just push him.
You hear the boat owner walk in. He's carrying a heavy crossbow, and it looks like the arrowhead is special. In fact,
Uh-oh.
let me remember what the arrowhead is. It's an arrowhead of slang.
Mm.
Yeah, it's an arrow of slang, and he's just like, I do not want to waste this on you, but no killing on my boat.
We just knocked this loudmouth out. That's all we did.
Yes, and he's a noble. Do you know how much of a pain in the ass that's going to be for me to explain why I let a noble, well, almost noble, be hit on my boat? You know how...
He ain't had a peerage yet, from the way he's talking.
And plus, what's the same guy who was? Wait, ain't this who was bragging about outside the city limits?
Hey, I got money. Just don't hurt anyone else. You see a few kids looking at you, and they're hiding behind their mothers because you guys got violent.
Fair.
And F them kids.
They're like, are they going to hit us too if we complain?
No.
Yeah.
This one's too
Yes.
old to be doing that.
Orcs grow fast. Yes.
You see all the mothers, because there's a bunch of mothers and fathers. All the mothers are glaring at all of you that just hit. They're like, now I gotta calm them down.
I don't
Hold
care.
on, guys, come on, stop this. Let's go get her on a mission. You're already causing us more problems.
Really?
You now have a disadvantage if you ever want to talk to one of the kids on a charisma check.
No, let me calm these kids down.
You
I
have
might actually do that.
disadvantage.
Alright. I rolled an 11 both times, and that's Let's see. What is my plus on? So it's a 14.
You kind of calm them down, but they're still scared of you guys.
You guys, I
Okay,
didn't hear that.
Oh no, Calvin, your
Can-
character, they love your character because they're like, look at that guy. He's the smart one and chill one.
I didn't even touch him.
Can wait? Okay, I got something. Can Grax do a very good backflip?
Hey, what?
Just do
A
like
back-
a flip trick. It's just a little trick, a little acrobatic trick to get the kids to shut up.
They, normally you would get kids being like, "You're so cool." They're just like, okay, so you can punch and do flips.
Yeah.
Listen, either you want me to calm these kids, or you want Grax to walk off flipping everybody a bird because he's not gonna be nice to children. Grax does not fuck
The
about
boat
these
owner
kids.
is like, I'll calm everyone down. I'll give them all a free meal. Please just get off the boat for like a couple hours.
And then because he got some work to do.
And Grax jumps off that boat and just shoots a bird. He just walks off shooting a bird. Like, man, fuck all of you.
Before you guys get off, you see him walk off to a crate and he pulls out a whole ass puppet show thing and he's
Yeah.
giving the kids a puppet show.
Oh, see, that's a dude does a backflip. Oh, it's okay. A dude pull out some old sock puppets because this is like the mid '80s. You know them puppets.
It's porcelain puppets.
Oh, so
That's
they
even dumber.
expensive puppets.
Yes.
In Greece?
He's a boat trader. Like you guys remember, he has lavender. He has a lot of expensive stuff on his boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with crates of rotten fruit. I didn't think he had any dolls next to the rotten fruit.
Those were kept away, but porcelain would exist around this time.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
would not be royalty. Like these would not look like they're made for royalty. Like those would have much more painting on it. This looks like upper class.
Yeah. Rock still walks up and says, "Man, fuck these little dogs. Man, go this boat." Brock's is already crumpy. He doesn't have time to deal with spoiled little brats. He's like, "I'm gone, man." He just walks off, grumbling. Bunch of little kids, the little boats, smell like shit.
As you start walking to the city, you see that the port has become very busy. All the traders you think would be in the city, they're all on the port.
Mm.
People are taking advantage of this.
Mm-hmm.
You see
Smart.
wares. You see nose plugs actually.
Mm.
No, he's almost sold out.
Just happen to have nose plugs on hand. Okay. So, are we going in to
Yeah,
go after this guy, or okay?
Yes.
you do notice
We
a
should
lot more
probably.
guards are outside on the docks too.
What did the note say?
It gave an address where to go, and that's where the guy was headed. Well, leaving.
Okay, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
It's my fault. I interrupted him.
All right. Well, let's head towards this address.
All right.
I'm all for it.
You guys walk through the city, and as you walk by, that you assume was the town hall that was turned into a temple. Well, for all the sick people. You see, the line's gone.
Mm.
Mm,
You
They're
can
dead.
assume they're all outside the city at the port.
Mm.
You walk past 7, and you look. It looks like it would have been. Have you ever been to a street fair? Any of you
Hmm.
guys?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it would have looked like, but
Yeah.
around this time.
Oh,
But it seems empty.
So at this point, does the guy know we're coming since everybody is out of the city and he no longer has customers?
No.
Well, he kind of knows something is up.
He doesn't know that we, in particular, are
But he
responsible.
knows the fact that people let it be known that the docks are safe to stay at. So he thinks, oh, people know it's safe to live outside the city now. They're just gonna be living on the boats outside.
Okay.
You guys did fuck him over in a way.
we're gonna ski on them.
You guys did fuck him over. I will say, you get like, you guys can feel good. You guys messed it up so all the people that could afford to rent boat, to live on a boat, to stay on the boats, are out there. And as you see the docks, that's full. And there's tons of docks out at the water. A lot of boats out at the water. So, at least 1/3 of the city is outside the city. So you guys succeeded a little bit.
Okay.
You guys can feel good about that.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's go locate our target.
You guys get to the address, and you get there right on time. And he's walking outside the house that you guys were at, and he's just talking with. He's surrounded by beautiful ladies, and they're giggling as they're holding on to him, and he's surrounded by 15 guards in heavy armor. And besides those 15 guards, you also see a half giant, like one of those old Playboy races. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's the city guard. You can tell the city guard person in charge of it at the city guard. He's walking with him, looking annoyed that he has to protect someone that he doesn't even know why he's so important. But he's carrying a big tree club, and it's made out of, I forgot what that wood is, but if
Ironwood.
yeah, ironwood.
Or something like that.
It's made of enchanted ironwood.
Hold up. How far away are we?
Well, as you guys get close, roll a stealth check.
All right.
I'm
Roll
good
my
at stealth.
thingy.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh, you're sneaky enough. You're across the street watching.
All right.
Okay,
Is there a
roll
way for
stealth.
me to get up on a building?
Roll athletics to see if you can climb.
So say I could technically stealth, but
And that is another dirty 20.
Yeah, you're able to get on the roof, but you're alone unless someone else goes with you.
Yeah,
I'm
but I'm
rolling
also a
stealth.
ranger. So
Why is it not showing up? Why is it not showing your rolls?
who?
Let me reload. No, their rolls on D&D Beyond.
What the hell?
Hmm.
Why is
I
y'all
can
not
track
working
your
for
guys'
this
rolls
roll?
with
This
game log. Oh my gosh, Riven. You think you're sneaky, but like you're walking in the middle of the road, and you're just like, dun 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 and you're seeing that.
see,
Okay.
Kaleon, you do a little bit better. You're still seeing, but you're at least hugging the walls, and you're humming the Mission Impossible song. Grash, did you roll?
I literally have pressed this roll but 3 times. I don't know what to do.
I gotcha.
All right, and this is booty ass.
Oh,
It
you
was
got
working
a
perfectly
nat
fine yesterday, and now it
20.
doesn't.
Oh.
So
The
he's in
sneakiest
the
I've ever
void.
seen.
You are
Gone.
invisible. You like
And
you're
the
not
sneakiest orc ever seen.
you're able to even climb the roof, not even worrying about being found. Also on the roof, roll me a stealth to see if you're stealthy on a roof. Because you tried hiding on a street.
Okay, let me see if I can roll it.
That is
Oh
a
no, you
24
can
for
climb
me.
and still be stealthy with that nat 20. That nat 20 will carry your ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
I
see what
got
everyone's
24.
doing wrong, and you're like, okay, what if I don't do what they're doing wrong and do the complete opposite? You can climb the roof,
Yeah.
and it's just like, oh, so that shingle is loose. I'm not gonna grab that. But Kaleon and Riven. Kaleon, you even noticed that Riven is not stealthy at all.
Like singing the death song.
You just watch him walk in the middle of the street thinking he's invisible. The whole "you can't see me"
my head looking at him.
Yeah.
it's the whole "you can't see me, you can't see me."
All right.
And I'm the one in heavy armor.
Yeah, that's why
Also,
you're not.
I got a
That's why you're
very
not able
fun
to
idea.
hide. You're walking across the wall, but it's sunny outside, so it's just the sun's hitting your suit, my friend.
Bruh. You know how mad I would be if you know how mad I'd be like everyone's like sneaking. All you do is you turn around like Grash was right behind you. Turn around, he's just gone. You just see him on top of the roof. Like
Yeah, you don't even
when did he
hear
get
that
up there?
motherfucker. You don't even hear him at all. You're like, wait a minute, where did he? Like, I heard him over there. Does he exist?
Did he see the figment of their imagination? They all had psychosis at the same time.
Hey, Memer,
Yeah.
I'm going to take the vial of basculus poison that I got a few sessions back,
Oh no.
and I'm going to coat as many arrows as I can in them.
So I love your idea. Um, you can't do that right now. It has to be leaving it in overnight for the wood and stuff on an arrow shaft to absorb. If that makes sense.
I'm putting that on the arrowhead, dipping it in poison.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I'll give you this. You could pour it in your quiver, and it will coat a bunch of your arrowheads, but they will do half as much damage. Actually half as much damage as theoretically it's only supposed to work on one. But realistically, if you poured it in your quiver and it's waterproof, it could coat. But that's how I'm gonna rule it.
Yeah, I could do that. Just pour it in the quiver and just add 1d 6 poison damage to my arrows.
Now, note that poison will dissipate. So I would say you will have an hour until that's gone.
Alrighty, better make this count. I'm in for a throat shot when I can.
Roll with disadvantage because he is surrounded by guards.
Oh.
And they have the chance to block the arrows with their shields.
Alright, let's see.
And roll in D&D Beyond, please, on this.
Alrighty. Even though D&D Beyond hates my archery.
Well, this type of thing.
Alright. And that's a dirty 20 to hit.
You hit him,
And that
but
is...
you don't hit him in the throat. You hit him in the shoulder.
Which shoulder?
His left shoulder as he's walking forward.
Alrighty. So that damage is going to be 11 plus. So 16 damage.
He gets almost knocked over. But the ladies kind of stop him from falling over. And they're like, "What's wrong, my lord?" And you see the guards. Oh, there.
I'm going back into still.
They immediately, what they do is they surround him tight enough that you can't hit him with another arrow.
My turn.
Not unless I roll a nat 20.
Yeah, unless you get through. You know what type of shield wall I'm thinking, right?
Yeah, you're talking about a phalanx.
Yeah, he's surrounded by phalanx. You blew your chance to kill him right now. But
I got this.
You do see one of the ladies does heal him. They touch him with a glowing hand, and he's healed.
See, I don't like that. So.
You don't think he has plans that if he's attacked on the road?
Wait, they haven't found me though. I'm still basically unknown.
Oh, you're sneaky as fuck. But there's no way you're gonna get through all those 15 guards and the captain of the city guard.
Wait, wait. If you're talking about phalanx, so is someone holding a shield over his head?
Yes.
Yeah. It is a
but they're
Spartan phalanx.
Like so they're giants. There's always gaps.
Yes, but you have to get through those gaps, and under those gaps is him.
I have daggers.
You can't. I'm not going to stop you, but roll a wisdom save to see if your survival instincts are strong enough to keep you on living. To keep you living.
Let me see. I'll roll.
Actually, how close would you say everybody is?
Oh, you're I would say you're.
Oh no, I'm talking about them in the phalanx.
By him or?
No, just in general for everybody within the phalanx.
Well, there's 15 of them and surrounding him. I would say they're tight knit 5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet. They're tight knit.
All right.
And
So I got to roll them.
Oh, roll wisdom save. Actually, check to see if your wisdom will save. You also notice
I have 3.
the captain of the guard in the city pulls out a horn and blows it.
I would like to cast Snare on him.
The guard?
On the giant?
No, I would like to cast Snare where I presume that where he is, because it's a 5 foot by 5 foot area that they're in, and I have a 5 foot radius on Snare.
Is that a roll thing?
Yes, they all need to make me a dexterity saving throw. All of them.
You motherfucker. I hate you.
Yep. Everybody in that phalanx needs to make it
Why you do
dexterity.
this to me?
Hey,
You're the one who made a phalanx.
was 15.
This dude
Oh,
is
15.
curing the rich and wealthy. He's protected. Why did you have to attack him?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna tell the people around why everyone's getting sick. Because there's a spell on the city. He planted a spell on the city. On the doors.
Yes, public outcry. Perfect distraction.
All right, the DC is 12 on that.
So half of them fail.
All right, so that half gets hoisted into the air.
Huh. You will see the guy. He will be.
Oh,
You will see the guy, and he will He will look to the city. He will grab. You will see the head guard. The head guard pick up your target. He's gonna look to you. Look. Yes. We've had our doubts, but he has proven himself to be innocent. He's gonna hoist him up and dash the fuck out of there.
He also needs to make one as well. Because if he's moving out of that, he has to make one as well.
All right. He got a 19. Actually,
all right, so he makes it
plus
out.
his dex, yeah, plus 5. So that is 24.
Alrighty.
Grax is on that ass. Grax is chasing.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to go back into stealth.
You suddenly see, as you are following him, you see that even though a lot of the guard is up in the sky, this is a big city. There's, I would say, maybe 10,000 people. So imagine how much guard they have.
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
be telling everyone to listen that the reason he's making money, he has a spell in the city. That's the reason if you go out by the docks, nothing.
I mean,
you're
look
fine.
at the city. That's a lot of houses.
I'll just be hollering at the top of my lungs.
Actually, I'll say 1,000. I'll say 2,000 people. But yeah,
because 10,000 is a lot.
They're like, look. You see guards. You attack. You're in a hornet's nest right now. I do not recommend. You have the chance to get away from this. I recommend the chance to get the fuck out of here.
And I do. It's like I'm rolling on stealth, which is 18 plus
I'm running
5.
out.
The reason he's protected is also because
Grax isn't even gonna act. They don't even know I'm good. If I can just walk off, I felt like it. They don't even know I was here.
Oh yeah, they don't know you're part of the party. You just walk off. The reason your pleas of like he's the one causing this, they would have checked, and before he treated the rich people, they would have ran and figured out if he was the one causing it, because they wouldn't want to pay him. They would want to force him to fix their kids and then kill him, right? They wouldn't let him live in under their roof if they knew he was who you talk about. And
Yeah.
so do you keep them in the sky? Because that's concentration.
Actually, no. If I remember correctly, it's just duration for snare.
How long is snare?
1 minute.
Oh, you will have
Oh, so they
plenty of
been
his
killed.
guards after you. He gets away, but you can hear there's 40 guards running towards your direction.
Are these city guards or his guards?
City guards.
I'm gonna start spreading the rumor to people that
But they're
city
technically
guards are
his
in
guards
this.
because the rich people in the city have him under, and the city guard leader is the one that picked him up.
I'm gonna start spreading the rumor that the city guards are also involved in this. To make everyone.
Don't do
Are
that.
you just
Don't do
standing
that.
in the middle of the road saying this?
No, I'm running. I'm running back to the docks.
You know a few
Persuasion
of the
at
guards,
disadvantage.
you know a few of the guards look very confused. They're like, okay, why would we protect who's?
I'm gonna say we noticed a spell on the. I noticed a spell on the gates. There's a spell on the gates for the city.
I'm going to roll some dice and see if you get hit by an arrow.
Who?
The guy that's running and talking.
The month?
Riven, yeah.
So that's a nat 20. Okay, let me. So that's a nat 20. I'm gonna just roll them one by one. A 4 doesn't hit. A 12 doesn't hit. A 18 hits. And a 3 doesn't hit. So you got a couple arrows that hit you. I'm sorry, my friend.
Let me use one key point to dodge.
So disadvantage
He's been the
on
dog.
which one? The
Nat
nat 20. The nat 20.
Yeah, the nat 20.
Okay. That's a 16. Does that hit?
No.
So one arrow hits, and an arrow is how much again? A short bow?
A D6.
You take 1 damage as an arrow hits you in the back. You guys get back to the dock. You're able to lose the guards, but as you follow the houses where all the sick people are.
Yeah, I'm over here Assassin's Creeding this shit.
I'm gonna be telling the sick people to come out to the docks.
Don't do that because they're still sick.
Oh, these
Good.
people are the dying ones. You walk by and their noses are bleeding.
I'm gonna tell them that the guy there is causing it.
A lot of them weakly are like, well, and they blow their nose.
It spreads the word, though. Doesn't matter who you talk to. Rumors fly like crazy.
Yeah, and they're like,
You're dying.
what guy's causing this? As you get to the docks.
I'm gonna say, look, they even shot an arrow at me to stop me from telling it.
As you get to the docks, you at least pull that arrow out before you get to the docks. Or do you leave it in? Because that's important if you can walk by the guards at the docks.
I'll have someone pull it out.
Roll a medicine check.
Whoever
Whoever pulls it out.
Who has the highest
Who's
medicine?
pulling it out?
Because
Can I
have a
reach it myself?
You can. You got to roll a medicine check because if you fail poorly, you're going to take more damage. Because depending on how you pull the arrow out,
I rolled an 11.
You pull out and you take 3 damage because this is known. When you get shot with an arrow, instead you just pulled it out. You didn't push it through. Like you just pulled it straight out.
I know what an arrow does.
The only time you'd push it through is if it's already gone through.
Yeah. But what I mean is, like, he pulled it out incorrectly, and it's just a bigger hole.
It's fine.
You're able to walk back to the boat. You hear news about someone attacking the head of the city guard.
I didn't attack the head of the city guard. I only attacked the person he was guarding.
Well, you did kind of put him in an effect that did count as an attack.
Yeah, that's true. Also, did our friend make a Constitution save for the poisoned arrow? So it is still basilisk poison.
Yes. He failed, but he got healed. He's healed already.
No. What spell did they use?
Greater healing.
Greater healing doesn't remove conditions.
What is the one? Because he went to the temple, and he paid
It is. Then never mind. Because if he went to the temple to get it, then
yeah, he was brought to the temple. As you get back to the boat, you see a angry-looking tall woman in black robes, carrying a bow on her back and a katana, and she walks up to you guys and slaps each one of you. It doesn't do any damage. That's why I'm not rolling. But she slaps all of you. And it's not a bitch slap. It's you feel that shit.
Then you have to roll for an attack for that.
I'll roll. You know what? I'll roll. Okay, first person, the guy who used entrap snare, does a nat 20 hit?
Yes, it does. Now I'm regretting not buying adamantine plate, or at least attempting to get it in this.
And you're gonna actually take some damage because it's a nat 20. That's 5 damage from that slap. Next person up, the innocent boy, the 2 innocent boys who did nothing wrong. A 2 doesn't hit you, so it doesn't feel like she's angry at you. And does a 19 hit the guy who got a nat 20 on stealth?
Me?
Yes.
I didn't even know he was there.
She knows you're a group.
I didn't do a single action. I was just sitting on the roof.
Well, you all are a group. One person fucks up, you all fuck up.
Bullshit. Plus, my AC is 19, so that 19 barely made it.
She slaps
I'm dodging
you.
that.
It's not.
I'm
It doesn't-
dodging that.
All right, Calvin, you're up. You ready to be slapped?
She slaps me, I'm gonna slap her back.
That's a 10 to hit.
Yeah, she misses on that one.
Chris, are you
Right.
ready to be slapped?
I'm not even there. Like,
You did nothing.
I wasn't a part of.
You did
I wasn't a
nothing,
part of it.
but you're part of the group, and they fucked up.
Why she slap? Why slap me?
One person fucks up, she blames all of you guys.
Well, she about to get elbowed in the chest.
A 9 doesn't miss, so she only hits one of you. And she
The
looks
one.
Yeah, the one responsible.
Oh no, she hits 2 of you, but she's just like, you fucking idiots! I sent you that bird to watch. See what he looks like. Think of a plan. But no, you had to make the city guard go on defensive. Do you know how hard it is? It's going to be able. She goes on like a 20-minute tangent, and it's not a fun tangent. After 20 minutes of cussing you out in all the languages, she knows every single language. She's a spy master. She knows every single language. She kind of calms down. This is going to cost more.
You already getting all that platinum that he got.
You're going.
Yeah, you greedy.
Well, you've made it way more difficult to get him alone. Do you know how?
Ain't no we. Sato did it.
She's gonna look at you with an angry glare. Go ahead. And it's in the
Sato
tone. It's in a tone that you know. Like you ever heard your mom angry with you?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
that
she
tone
definitely
that
known that.
frightens. That frightening calm tone. Like her tone calmed down. It's just calm as fuck. Yes. What do you want to say?
I shouldn't be getting slapped when I didn't do anything. Sato did that shit. I didn't even see my ass. Is that fair?
She will say, "I am sorry." She will actually apologize to you genuinely. But she's gonna turn
Yeah,
to
I'm
the ranger.
the phone.
She's gonna turn to the ranger, and point her put her finger on her chest. If you fuck up one more time, we're done helping you. Do you understand? She says in a serious tone.
I smack her hand away. We were trying to kill this guy to begin with.
With the city guards surrounding you, no proof, nothing. You don't think that we would have killed him, and if we could have immediately? He has proven himself that he isn't the one causing this. She's gonna look at you. Think logically. Why would the rich people be protecting him if there's no proof that he did it?
Rune magic doesn't come from the source of the person. Once it is marked, it generates magic on its own.
Well, then go to them after he leaves. Don't attack him. Go to the head lord. Don't. He's seen as a point. You made his standing be higher because now people will think that you guys are framing him because you want to take his place, healing them, the people. And she looks extremely like her face is red. She looks extremely pissed.
So I'm gonna use that mob tone of my own, tell her to calm down. I would like to roll intimidation for that.
Roll with disadvantage because she's pissed.
So
So
who
I
is
rolled
this?
pretty good. So it is a 17 with my disadvantage.
You don't pass enough, but you see her calm down, and I'm gonna give it to you. You don't have to roll for this. If she knows and she's saying you idiots fucked up the plan, you're talking to the boss.
And like, what is your point?
You should. Next time, I'm going to make the plan first, and then I will involve you guys, because it seems like you guys are too dumb to realize attacking him out in the open when he's by the city guard. She's very displeased. She'll be like, "Do you know how much gold we had to get that information, and how much gold we had to get him to come heal? I have someone who's sick on our in the Thieves Guild that I was gonna pay for him to come and heal, and you guys attack, but now he's not coming."
So remind me, what did this note that you sent say?
You said the
Didn't it?
target on the move.
Yeah.
We already knew what our target looked like.
What she looks confused. You're asking what he looks like?
No,
No,
we knew what he looked like. We
Yeah.
knew who he was and where he was. So
All you needed to do was tell us that he was inside the most heavily guarded part.
yeah.
Well, you are right by where the rich people live. As you can tell, people bribe their way for the city guard.
Okay. But how is this our fault though? When you give us bad information.
I was
Mhm.
telling you he was moving. You could have followed him. I don't know, dressed up as some guard. I don't know. I was giving you a chance to attack, but you guys attacked in a bad way. We would have at least waited till he was by an alleyway, or cast or did a bigger trap. She's very pissed because you also fucked up a lot of her other shit that was going on in the city.
How did we do that?
Yeah.
She would be like, "Do you know how many other operations we have in the city? Pickpocketing, um, gambling. Our gambling rooms are down because you decided to get all the guards to be uppity."
I think the plague is what fucked up your gambling,
Yeah.
not us.
No, even
So
sick people come in. Um, in fact, we have a lot of people who we actually own a lot of people's houses because they knew they were going to die, and they were like, "I'm going to leave an inheritance behind," so they put up their house.
You're starting to sound a lot more like the Beggars Guild than the Thieves Guild.
No.
Say beggars don't run.
all right. At this point, it's done. So
She's going to glare at you guys. If you guys fuck it up one more time, you're on your
Yeah.
own. And she just disappears. Like, not that she throws down a smoke bomb. She casts Dimension Door and walks off.
Okay.
Sure, can teleport. That's exactly what Greg says. Can teleport.
Yeah, she that's technically teleportation.
It
Yeah.
is.
Greg's like, bro, she just teleported on us.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, you can, but she has a whole guild. There's only one of you.
So at this point, we know the sigils on the wall, or the runes on the wall, caused the sickness. So how do we get rid of it?
You don't have a mage.
You would have
Okay.
seen on your way in. You would have seen people try to scrape it off, or with chisels try to because it's chiseled in. Try to change it, but it goes back to its
Okay.
runes. So
So
The
can
only way to get rid of it is to have a higher level magic user to dispel magic on it. But we don't have that. I'm sure we don't have that high a level.
Yeah,
you
no.
know from the fact that if you guys have a magic item that summons 1 or 2 giant rats, right? But the guy was able to summon 10, 12. So maybe it's enhanced by hint, the guy that said leave my plans alone.
This guy has a catalyst, or he has a patron somewhere.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. To bring you up to date, they talked to a guy. No, they took out the sorcerer in the other city, and they as they took him out, black smoke came out of the guy, and a figure showed up, and he kind of told them to leave his stuff alone.
Like, we're gonna listen to that.
all right.
You could talk to the temple about it, but you figured the temple would have already tried.
You're, I don't know. You think if there were enough mages at the temple, they could work together and get rid of it? So
I feel like this guy has some kind of catalyst somewhere in the city. Because this is too continuous. He has to have a catalyst somewhere in here.
You haven't played D&D before. How do you do you have these brains?
The what?
You're too smart for you're too smart.
What? I like little mysteries. The first time I think I've played other games besides D&D. Catalysts show up on there a lot of places. If I need to find something, I'm looking for the catalyst.
You got to play your character too.
Dang it!
so I would be looking for that as well.
Yeah.
And that is in my character.
Yeah.
So
I should have increased intelligence.
I mean, be careful. You're closing in on metagaming there.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, you're yeah. We have a rule against metagaming. This is a warning.
Yeah, because that's real world knowledge, not player knowledge. I don't think he's
You're
told
a
us anything
monk.
about.
You wouldn't know about this stuff. You aren't a spellcaster.
Honestly, I would likely know about this not only because Rangers
Rangers are spellcasters. Yes.
yeah.
and
Rangers are
Spellcaster.
Suddenly, your character forgets about the idea of a conduit, Pharaoh. The others, you can roll Arcana.
I am definitely not a caster.
Who are good spellcasters.
My Arcana is just 10. Wow.
Roll Arcana.
16.
21.
Oh, that 21. You realize this is severe dark magic, and it must take a lot of things to affect the whole city. And I'm going to measure it. Okay, times that by 10. 210 times 5. That actually,
You could do 2200.
I'll say I'll say times that by 100. 2,000. That's like it's 10.
2200.
It's a really big city. I'm not going to go into the math. It's just a really big city.
Mm.
You would know that it could be something he's carrying, or something that, or maybe he's a conduit, because the other guy was a conduit too.
It's true.
And he does have an item that you guys will have to. This is out of character, but yeah, that's a good guess. I would give it to you. Out of character, yeah, he's carrying an item that you have to break. But in character, the only reason the ranger would be like, "Fuck, he's a conduit."
Yeah.
It's like, that's
Someone's
why I was
freaking
aiming for
out.
the throat.
Okay. So at this point, how do we move on?
Up to you.
Mm.
I will say I will give you a hint.
I ain't saying.
You would be able to talk to other people at the ship, and you could hear about a royal family, well, not like a lord, that their kid recently got sick.
Oh yeah, you had mentioned that last session.
Yeah. Yeah, he died or something.
No, but another one. The city has lords, but then there's the higher lord. It's a shipping place. It's where rich people live and people can buy titles.
Okay. So where do we find this
Mhm.
guy?
I would say someone who wasn't there, like a dad who a tiefling dad who just wasn't there in the morning because he had a night shift patrolling the boats because riots might happen to get on a boat. He'd be like, "Ah, well, Lord Doofenshmirtz, no, Lord Duffel, um, his daughter recently got sick, and he's very protective of his daughter. Even if she sneezes, everyone hears. He's like, I need a cleric. She's sneezing. And lo and behold, it's just allergies. But she's actually sick this time. Who knows? Her dad is very protective. But I would not recommend going to the city right now. Someone was dumb enough to attack the city guard and the head of the city guard. I'm not calling them idiots, but it made life somewhat difficult. Now, every single time we have to go in, they ask about your intentions to come back into the city.
Mm.
He's complaining about how inconvenient it is to go back in to get into it. He just wants to get a drink.
Whistling over, like, I wonder who that could be.
He's like, if I could find that person, I would bash a hammer in their head. Not kill him. They're not going to lose any intelligence because, but it's hard enough to go in as a tiefling because people see me. I was a, we were originally blamed for all this problem, you know.
I can see that.
Grax just pats him on the shoulder like I understand. They don't like me either in most places.
Yeah. It kind of sucks. I mean, I was innocent, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're an orc. You're seen as
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
uh, he's gonna walk off, and he. You see, a lot of the people are annoyed as there is a line to get in and out of the city now.
Oh.
There is 2 times the amount of guards that there was before. Don't worry, guys. I've done dumber stuff as a player.
Greg was as silent as a fart.
Oh, Grash, you were. Oh no, Grash, you weren't blamed. But if anyone ever found out, so they'd be like, "Oh, so your teammates are dumbasses."
Yeah. Greg's like, listen. I don't know.
You don't know him?
My memory, I have goldfish. I don't remember my own mother. Did I have a mother?
What are you guys gonna do? Are you guys gonna let it calm down? Let the police calm down?
Yes,
You
I'm
got no
going back.
choice.
I'm going back.
Make our way back into the city.
I'm
There's
going
a
back to the
line.
boat to rest.
There's a line. It takes you an hour to get in the city now.
Who said I have to go in the line?
Oh, even with the ring,
Dude.
you have to wait in line. People are like, "Hey, no cutting. I've been in here for like 40 minutes."
I was gonna say, who's wearing the ring? I don't remember giving up the ring.
Like, once again, who said I have to wait in line? I can just walk on the other side of the line.
What's in the roll? Just at the
And then once I get within 30 feet of the gate, I'm going to use Space Step.
Okay, you can get in, but you have the ring, so your teammates have to be patted down for weapons and everything.
Grags doesn't have a weapon.
Hey, Kalion has the ring.
Oh, Kalion. Oh, you're good
Yeah.
then. Kalion, you can show the ring.
Yeah, Santos can't do that.
You can show the ring.
Well, I'm sitting there saying I've had the ring for the last like 5 minutes. I'm like, what do you
Everyone
mean?
has
Who's
a
in the
ring.
ring? I have the ring.
Everyone who's in the original party has a ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
we all got rings.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, that makes it 100 times easier. I'm like, where in the world are these people getting rings?
Everyone has a ring, okay? You guys get up
Yeah.
to the gate, and the guards are like, okay, you gotta surrender your weapons. You see a barrel, like a barrel's brought up. Don't worry, we'll give you a card, and you bring us the card. He seems annoyed because it seems like a restaurant. He's like, we're not a restaurant, but you gotta, you put your weapons in. We get the card. You get a card, and then it might take 10 minutes, but we'll find your barrel with your weapons.
Oh, so I'm the only one with my weapons.
Oh no, they show their ring and they're like, okay, you can go through. Everyone behind you is like, hey, that's no fair. I don't want to leave my weapons. They're like, well, Royal Seal, you gotta listen. You hear this guy is tired. You see someone trying to return and they're arguing with a guard. I have my card. I want my longsword back. Well, sir, we're looking for your barrel. We're trying our best, man.
Bro, hold up. Do you have a like mid style TSA?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
TSA right now.
Just looting people luggage?
Oh, it's become TSA legit because they didn't want all the people bringing weapons in because what if another attack happened?
Another attack's been happening.
Yeah, it's become legit TSA, and it's just like
support dagger.
no, you keep your weapons, you're fine, because of the ring, but after you guys walk through, 5 minutes later, you can kind of see the guy walk out carrying a sword. Is this your sword? No, my sword has a cross on it. Oh, you could feel the annoyance of the city guard.
Okay. Well, I want to find the head of the city guard. I just want to talk.
He's in a tavern. He's the tavern that you came in when you found out everything.
Okay.
And I have one actually.
I was like, I can't help you here.
There, Rocky's sitting. He's sitting in front of the bar, and he has a whole barrel in front of him. And he's just, as he's half giant, he's just sitting there drinking. He's like, ah, all the, all these people complaining, but what am I supposed to do? He's complaining about his job to a very
Okay.
pretty lady right next to him.
Hey, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, a very pretty lady is sitting next to him. And he's like, it's his wife. He's just like, she's just like, honey, I understand today was a stressful day, but it's not like attacks are gonna keep happening. He's like, where are the kids today? Oh, I left them there. I left them outside the docks on our boat. My sister is watching them. Oh, your sister who trash talks me all the time. Okay.
There wasn't a married couple.
Okay.
And he's just like, oh, she's just like, she doesn't trash talk you. She just doesn't like that you're always working. He just starts drinking his barrel.
All right. Well, Calder's gonna come in and sit next to him, show him the ring, and say, "Hey, the guy that you're protecting is wanted by the king."
He's gonna be like, okay, do you have? Look, that ring shows that the king trusts you, but do you have a scroll of proof? A wanted poster? Look, I get it. You're probably assuming that because you probably heard about him that he's doing all this. I've had mages check him over. I don't know what people want me to do. I cannot solve. I'm not gonna be able to solve what's causing this sickness.
I'm gonna show him my ring. Did you check for rune magic by chance?
Oh, you mean those runes on a wall? We haven't told anyone about it, but yeah. We've tried removing them. They just reformed the next day.
We have reason to believe that he is a conduit for them, as we encountered someone similar not too long ago.
You're gonna tell me you're trying to make me believe that the people at the temple can't find this, but lo and behold, you show up and you know everything.
Not everything.
Look, I've investigated this guy. We've talked to the gods about it. It's
The gods ain't been responding lately.
well, yeah. He
So
just looks tired. Like this guy has been accused before, but he's always has a good defense.
And that defense is.
Well, we've checked him for every type of magic, but nothing goes off.
that
Yes, there is. He has somewhat of a blessing on him, but he says he is a he says he's apostle of Apollo, and that's why he's so good at healing.
I, I think he's lying to you. So
Look, if you can get some evidence, sure, but I look, some people attacked our convoy with him today to get him to another person's house. And I know I'm not supposed to be favoring people, but they pay handsomely to get this guy to their house.
and you don't see that as odd that this guy just shows up and everybody's giving him money to heal them.
Well, that's pretty common, but it's not.
It's not that uncommon. I mean,
It's that he shows up, the plague starts, and then he's starting to charge people for healing.
I mean,
Because we spoke with the
we don't
shift.
know. I mean, do you have proof that he showed up and it started? I mean,
Yeah, we spoke with some of the sailors who had confirmed that this had really only started after he showed up.
there's so many
Yeah.
people that come in every single day and move in, or they visit. Your story makes sense, but there's not much I can do because it's my job to protect people, and unless you have serious proof, I'm sorry. Like, I hope you understand. It's my job as city guard. If you have proof, I will gladly kill him for you. But
Yeah.
that's a lot of speculations. He shows up and the plague starts. Do you
Who
know
has
how
the
many
right
people come
ground?
in every before the plague happened all the time? We are a trading place. There's so many people that come here and then we lose track of them.
Who has the Rat King's crown?
The what?
He became
I'm not
Yeah, the
familiar. Yeah, what's up?
I'm wondering if we could give the king the crown to the captain of the guard and see if um, whoever, I don't know the guy's name yet, he's protecting will be able to recognize the crown. Because I'm assuming that these guys would have met at least one.
Oh yeah,
My assumption.
I'll give you that. They would have run into each other on a boat. Like they most likely came from the same city. He'll take the
Sure,
crown.
there you go.
If he can the crown, he'll take it. But he'll be like, okay, but can I drink in peace? Because look, today became very messy. If you haven't seen the line, we have to take weapons now.
why? Like you act like this is all new. You don't have to take weapons just because someone attacked you on the street.
He's good.
If
He's
you're
gonna
gonna,
put his hands in the air. Look, there are people that are allowed to carry weapons and people who can't carry weapons. But this is not me ordering it. This is all the Lord's all called for a meeting, and they want to keep their healer safe.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm merely a city guard watch leader. What do you want me to do? To go against him? Be fired? You hear his wife be like, look at you guys. Look at you guys somewhat annoyed. He's doing his best. Can you guys not?
Well,
In the-
You're breaking up.
She will in fact order him a big glass. Go ahead. Try disconnecting and reconnecting. Draco, are you talking?
No, I haven't said anything.
Oh. But yeah, she'll be like, okay, look, he's had a.
I was gonna say that wasn't even me talking.
Oh, he's like she'll look at you. He's had a full day of work, putting in all these policies.
Okay. So where can I find the lords then? If he doesn't have the power to do what we need done, where can you find the person that does?
Hey guys, first thing we need to do is go find a mages guild.
The city guard will look at you and kind of laugh a little. We had one. They all
what do you
died.
mean? That's convenient.
He's gonna put his hands up. Look, I'm good at smashing things and crushing things with my fists. And you'll see his wife nod slyly, be like, yeah, he's good at smashing things.
Ma'am. No.
I can see that. So, again, where do we find the people that we need?
They are. I can give you. Talk. Go to the building at the top of the hill. Point towards the one that has a wall around it inside the city wall.
That'd be a couple.
Yeah, on the mountain. I'll be like, you can go talk to him. He's the one in charge, but he's been a mess. We don't really talk to him anymore because he's usually drunk or he's crying, which is understandable. Me and my wife, we've had kids. We have kids, obviously, and they're outside the city. Luckily, none of them have gotten sick.
Oh,
Okay. Hello.
yeah, I couldn't hear anything for a minute.
He's gonna be like, look, I want to help you guys out. You guys seem trustworthy, but my hands are tied here.
Okay, so this is the Lord Duffel on top of the hill?
Yes.
Okay.
He will give you something to help out. Don't bring up his son. If he's in a talkable mood, don't bring up his son at all. Or any children at all.
Okay. Well, I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, yeah. Just people have asked to talk to him, and they get thrown out of the city because they said, "I'm sorry about your son."
Yeah, I'm not that polite.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn back. He's gonna turn back to his wife, who just is as he continues to drink. Tonight we could. No one's at home, and he just starts talking.
Ma'am.
He just starts talking to his wife.
All right. At this point, I'm gonna walk away and.
He's done talking about his job. He's trying to have a good night with his wife, guys.
Hopefully, killer.
Yeah, like how does that connection work?
She likes big things. That's all I'm going to say.
Get drow?
A dark
Think
elf.
so.
A dark elf.
Okay. Yeah. Well, have fun with that. I'm gonna leave and start heading up.
You just like you start hearing them talking about their marital status, and you're like, oh, we got things to do. You're like, oh, you guys have fun tonight at home. Bye.
Yeah, just the awkward meter just continuously goes up.
You're slowly walking back. He's just like, oh, you don't want to talk anymore?
It's like, I already got 3 kids.
You guys are now.
I'm gonna go follow my companion.
Yeah. You guys you were interrupting his drink with his wife. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's fair.
He's off the clock, and you're just like, oh, we gotta talk about work. And he's just like, but the kids are on the boat. Let me talk to my wife.
Yeah.
The kids can't interrupt today. Let me have this.
Exactly. He's a city guard commander, basically. You guys get up to 2. We get up to 1, and there's with what happened with the healer, they're worried about the other people who have titles. So you walk
Does he
up.
have a title yet, does he?
Oh, the guy that you're going to, he does. He's
Oh.
the head. He's a lord, but think of a mayor in a way. Like he's the highest ranked one.
I think he'd be an Viscount or an Earl.
Okay, yeah, he's a Viscount. You
Right.
walk up. As you walk up, you notice nobody has walked up this road. It's in a while. You see dead flowers along it as a funeral parade happened. You get up to the gate, and the gate's open, and you can easily walk into 2. And you see a woman outside. Have you ever seen? Okay, this might sound a little depressing, but have you ever seen like someone who lost someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her eyes are dull, no color. She's just walking around the outside of the house. She looks at you. Oh. You see her panic a little. I did not expect. You see her talking stuff. I did not expect guests. What do I do? She's wearing a toga that's covered in wine stains.
Oh, so she drunk.
Oh no, she's been drunk, but yeah, she just doesn't have the energy to make herself look good.
She depressed.
Yes.
She's grieving. But
She's like, look, yeah, what do you guys want? I'm sorry, but like, it better be important.
I like to talk to your husband.
Yeah, we're here to speak with the Lord.
She'll call
Let's
out
read.
Calliope, and a maid walks out, and she looks like she's put together. She's like, she turns to Calliope. How is my husband doing today? And Calliope's like, he's not drunk today because we ran out of wine, but we have wine being delivered soon. So
So this would be the time to talk to him.
Yeah.
I want to talk to the party. I'm going to pull the party aside and say, why don't we talk to her first, get her side, then we can talk to him. Because you know how this works.
I mean, he's the one with the power, so he's the one.
He has, right, but he has other maidens and stuff, but she might know what really happened. That's what I'm trying to say.
She would turn to the maid. Can you tell him to try to look presentable? I we have some clean clothes, right? The maid nods her head as she walks in.
This is just sad.
The maid is like, but by the way, if he yells at me about this, my lady, she kneels down to the woman. What do I do? Just tell him it's a quick meeting, and then he could, I don't know. She obviously hasn't talked to her hut. They're both grieving. They haven't talked to each other much.
Man, do you have any wine on you?
They ran out.
Yeah.
No, he ran out. That's what he
It's
said.
the wine for the house that they're likely talking about.
But she's drunk.
She's not gonna.
No,
She's
she
not
has
drunk at the moment.
stains. She has stains on her toga because she hasn't had the energy to keep up. So she's out of alcohol. They're all out of wine. She just hasn't had the energy to get. She barely has the energy to get out of bed. She doesn't have the energy to change clothes.
I was just trying to see if she had wine so we could bribe him. That's all it was, is a question.
Yeah, she has no wine.
All right.
She'll be like, do I look like I have wine? She says in an irritated voice.
I'm going to tell her, I'm sorry I asked the question.
She immediately apologized. I'm sorry for snapping. It's been a terrible few months. We tried to get the gods to help. They didn't help.
Do you mind if we ask some questions about it?
All right.
We do not want to upset you more.
Honestly, I've cried. I can't cry anymore, so ask your questions.
No, you're just making this woman more and more depressing.
Oh yeah, she's depressed as fuck.
Right. Depressing. They're all alcohol. Sad. No.
She does not know how to cope losing her only child.
I'm sure that was tough for you. And so
you know what? Actually, let the mother talk to the mother.
She's gonna be like, yeah, duh, it was tough. She snaps at you. What do you fucking think?
I will push him away and talk to her for a second.
She's gonna glare at the person from ass. She's like, her eyes are red, like mad, like she's mad.
Was the healer here when your son got sick?
Will
Yeah,
you
he
be
was
quiet for
here.
a second?
Yeah, he was here, but we refused to pay his. He was charging 1,000 gold to cure our son for a common cold.
Okay, now
That's
I
like 10
understand.
platinum.
And I'm sorry for your loss.
It is our belief that he is the one who caused it. So
Mhm.
She would look at you. Honestly, if it's him, I'm gonna be real. It's they can deal with him. I don't have the energy to deal with him at all. Or the people
I
down
don't
there.
I don't know that that's your job, but that's your husband's job. So
It's my job too. I'm the lady of the house. I have to, but I haven't been down there in months.
That's fine. We'll leave you alone and we'll talk to your husband.
No, if you have any more questions about that guy,
well, what can you tell us about it?
Yeah.
well, well, like he showed up, and like you said, the plague started happening. But he said my son was going to die if he heard about a thing that a cold that became death. And we didn't believe him. I mean, we worship the gods daily. We used to. We don't anymore. Um, you could kind of, if you look over, you see the temple. They have their own personal temple. I think, is that a temple?
As a
Uh,
temple.
um,
Yeah, yeah. You
well,
see
the
their own
temple itself.
You see the temple. It's run. There's no light. It hasn't been touched at all in months. You can kind of see it. And she's like, we used to worship them daily. And so we're like, okay, we even had our own, we had the highest clerics come by and they say, oh, it's just a cold. And then his nose, he started to bleed from the nose. And a week later, he died. And
From what it looks like out in the city, since you haven't been out in a while, which is understandable,
Mm.
the poor people who don't have the money are dying, or the people who don't want to pay are dying. But the people who pay, they're getting healed.
I mean, my husband could try to help, but with how he is at the moment, you're not. He could write a letter if you have. Look, I know where you're coming from. This could be the guy. This could be the problem solver, but I do not have. We both do not have the energy to deal with the people down there, and I know that sounds bad, but
I
where
understand.
were
We're
they
just
when
trying.
we needed the help?
I understand. We just arrived in the city. We're very new, and I apologize for the questions. And we're just trying to help cure this for your city to get going back normal.
She will look to the other woman. She understanding but kind of appalled. You would understand the fact that saying things going back to normal would being like, oh, you're gonna forget about your son or whatever.
Now, back to normal as possible.
But like, no, as soon as he said get back to normal, she's going to be like, she's like, you can't. I'll show you to my husband. Ignore the mess. She'll lead you into the house, and the house is a disaster. Even though there's maids that clean stuff up, there's so much that he could do. It seems like someone took a hammer and took it to all the walls. all the you would a normal rich person, you would see art on the walls. You would no, there's none. Vases, there's no vases. Nothing to show that they're rich besides the house. It
Okay.
seems like they broke all the vases, all the art. There's holes in the wall.
And so what are they paying Calliope for? She's not
To keep them
doing her
fed.
job. Okay.
Hold up. I know, like, please remember, if you're setting this, like, back before there are guns and whatnot,
Oh.
that's gonna be solid stone walls.
Oh yeah, they took hammers to the walls to get their anger out.
I already figured that out.
And it wasn't her. She broke all the vases and the art.
I was like, what is she, a barbarian?
Oh,
To put holes in
you
a
get
stone
led
walls?
to you get led to a room, and you see Calliope arguing with a man, helping him get a shirt on. Dull eyes like the wife, and he's massive. But he has a wine belly. Like a beer
Okay, is
belly.
everyone in this town
I'm
still
gonna
have
look at his hands and his knuckles, see what they look like.
They're rugged. Like you could see calluses that he carried. He's trained with weapons.
We'll see if there's any scratches or any blood or any signs of like he hit the walls or something.
Oh yeah, there's small scars.
Okay.
I know it's depressing, but this is how the characters are.
You're fine. I'm just trying to stay in character. That's the reason I'm asking.
You would notice that Calliope, she looks overworked. She's running the household at the moment. And you see this rugged man that you could tell used to have a six-pack and muscular arms. He's still strong, but he has a beer belly, he has fat on his arms. You could tell he went through a phase of eating his guilt and drinking his guilt.
I'm pretty sure he's still in that phase.
Oh, he is.
But he's out of alcohol, so the only thing he
And
can
the
be is angry.
wife, she hasn't gained weight, but in fact, she's lost a lot of weight. She's skin and bones.
Right. That's grieving. That's depression.
Yeah, and then, and also on the way there, you see a child's room that is left alone.
It's untouched.
Yes.
Oh.
There, you can even see the bed that has blood on the sheets, dried blood. You could tell from the clothes, from the closet that's open. You could tell they had everything. They were up there.
Basically, that's the only room that's not destroyed.
Yes. It's also dusty. The maid is not allowed to dust it or clean it.
Yeah, I closed that door on our way past.
I don't know if we can touch that door.
The wife's going to be like, give you a nod. Thank you. I haven't had the heart to go near that door.
I know how it can be.
Do you know about what age the son was?
He was a child.
Well, I know,
5 years. She'd be like, yeah, he was 5 years old. In fact, he would have been 6 last week.
Step back to the wife and just comfort her a little bit.
She'll take it. The others, you're kind of led into the room and you see him, and he reeks. The wife at least has bathed. He reeks. He's like he he what was the maid's name again? Oh, Calliope.
Calliope.
Calliope is like, you should have washed. She's like, I'm not going to wash the arms that last held my son. Leave me alone, woman. And pushes her away. She goes a few feet.
I'll say, as big as he is, I'm surprised she didn't fly out the door.
She goes a few feet. He didn't do it too hard, but he pushes her a few feet and he's like, go get me more wine, woman, while I deal with these annoyances.
These annoyances come from the crown.
Oh, is the king going to finally take away my power because I haven't been doing my job? Well, fuck him. I've been dealing with shit.
No, it's because
Yeah, and I can understand that pain. Now, let's talk about this healer.
Oh, you mean the healer that I should have paid?
No, the healer that killed your son.
oh, he told not to say that.
He would glare at you. Do not bring up my son. And he starts walking over to what you can tell is a adamantine axe.
Grax is doing a moonwalk out the door. I don't have any armor.
Rithia would actually step forward in this situation.
Good.
And he'd be like, my son died because of my mistakes.
It was not your mistakes.
I should have believed him. Like I unlike my wife, I've gotten letters from the city asking for help. But if you're accusing that man of it, I need proof.
We have strong reason to believe that he's a conduit for this disease.
He would sigh. Look, I could try helping you, but there's not much I can do. The other lord, the lords down there are protecting him.
Because they're paying him money.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's making his money off your fear.
Soon, all your lords below you will have no money.
look,
And then when they run
when
out,
that happens,
they will die because of him.
if he's the one that did it, I want his head, but I am not going to kill it. You see his what is it called? His democratic side coming out, or the bureaucratic side of him come out. He's like, look, I understand where you come from. That you think it's him. I had my doubts, but I used some of my money to pay someone to find out if it was him. And so far,
did they check for rune magic?
yes. But
And they didn't find it?
by the time that I got to the Wizards Guild, they were all dead. There is no proof that it's him. There's so many people that came in here around that time.
Where is the Wizards Guild?
I would say let me look at the numbers. Let me see.
I want to talk to the party. You know why I'm asking this? Because maybe there might be something there that we can
12.
find.
I'd say 12 was where they were, because Library of Scrolls.
Okay.
I'll say that might be a place for us to
Okay.
look. Since all the wizards supposedly all died now.
Well, I wouldn't say they all died. The most powerful ones did. And the rest kind of fled the city.
Of course they did.
So they wouldn't die.
Exactly. I tried to pay one of them to more 10 times the amount, but if you have proof, I will gladly go down there and cut off his head myself. But I will not.
Tell the party. I'm just telling the party this is an option to go check out to see if there's something here
It's
that could be
quarantined off, by
conduit
the
also.
way.
Well,
We weren't able to get in there to cleanse it, and we weren't going to burn it.
Right. I wouldn't burn it either. There's probably scrolls in there that we can use, spells that I can learn,
But
so we can take care of this.
I'm looking for a conduit. Since it's
but yeah, he will look to you and be like, okay, are you guys done? No offense, but my patience has not been good.
does anyone have some wine on them?
You keep asking that.
I
They're
don't
out.
as a
I'm
DM,
talking-
I don't
I
recommend
said the
giving.
party.
I don't.
I'm asking the party.
I don't recommend giving him a wine. Maybe trying to sober this guy up.
Yeah.
Be smart.
Well, I guess he's been drinking his pain. Getting him drunk is not going to help.
Yeah.
Right.
It was
The
just
way
an offering when we leave
right.
of kindness.
I ain't got none.
But don't worry about it.
But yeah, he'll be like,
You're
look,
not.
you got your information. If the King of Atlantis wants to fire me for this, go ahead. I honestly don't care anymore. It was my mistake that my kid died. I should have died. And he's going to walk out of the room. He's going to break some more holes in the wall.
Actually, before he walks out of the room, I will say, children go to Elysium. Live so that you might one day see him again.
But will I be worthy enough to see him? And he walks out because he's like, I will not be worthy enough to see my child as I killed him. And he walks out in a better mood. You expected a worse mood as he walked out, but as you close the door to that room, he can't see inside of it. So, Calliope just sits on the bed. Great, he's gonna be in another bad mood.
So, Calliope, why are you even here? I've been paying you.
Oh, he's paying
Clearly.
me. They still have a
Okay.
lot of money, but
Yeah.
it's more of the fact that they hired me as a kid. Well, they hired my mother, and then when my mother died, I took her place as the maid. And my mother grew up here. Well, she was their longest maid, so I can't just ditch them.
Okay.
Yes, it's hard work, but I honestly, I think it's better than living in the city from what I heard. I have friends in the city.
Yeah. And your friends are dying. So
I can't
how
help
can you
you.
help us?
Honestly, I don't know what I could do to help you out. I'm only a maid.
Okay. Is there
And you
anything?
know everything that go on here.
Oh, in this house, nothing much besides drinking. Uh, the wife left. She's now walking around the house again. Um, but she's like trying to get uh the woman of the house to eat, but she says every single time I try to bring her something, she says, "Give my son some first." Sometimes, and it kind of gets impossible when that happens every day, at least once, and she loses her appetite. And don't get me started on the man of the house. He's. If you want to deal with him, go ahead. If you want this job, have fun stopping him from smashing holes in the wall.
Uh, that's not important. So what what is there here that can help us get through the city guard?
Oh, well, those of
So
us who have the signet ring would be fine. But the rest of y'all, that's what we gotta figure out.
She would get up, walk off, and come back with carrying a hmm, carrying a 2 rings, seeing that 2 of you don't have rings. And it's the sigil of this house. I mean, you if you better return it afterwards. The mistress and the master won't know that it's missing because it was kept in the room for safekeeping, that he'd have it when he got older. Bring them back, because if they found out, oh, that's gonna be not fun. And she's like, you guys should go because it's about to get really loud. And you start hearing bashing noises in stone, and it's loud. Do you guys stay or do you go?
Grass
let's,
leaving.
yeah, we've got what we need. So let's go. Let's go to the temple of or the library of scrolls where the mages were.
Yeah.
You guys go. You leave that the household. Probably thinking you should just get them a puppy or something. I'm joking. Uh, you leave the house. You go down and you kind of see 5 guards every street patrolling. You poked the hornet's nest, my friend.
I did, and yet somehow nobody recognizes that it's me.
They're like they hold up an arrow. They're asking around, does anyone know who's used this arrow?
It totally doesn't look like any of the arrows that I'm currently
Oh,
carrying.
it looks like yours. One of them is what walks up. They're like, "Hey, this might be a little awkward, but can I check your arrows out?"
Why would you need to check my arrows?
Look, he sees your ring. Look, I understand that you have that ring, but can you make my life somewhat easier?
I will pull out one of the non-poisoned ones.
Oh, all the poison is gone. It's been over an hour.
Then yeah, I'll pull out an arrow. Preferably one of the less good-looking arrows.
He's gonna be like, okay. He pulls out a scroll of the drawing of the arrow. Okay. You're good to go. He hands the arrow back. He's just like, okay, I will warn you. There is a murderer running around with a bow and arrow.
What do you mean a murderer? No one died.
Okay, an attempted murderer. And how do you know that no one died? The guard says, narrowing his eyes on you.
Because we had a conversation with the head of the guard.
commander.
Oh. Is he with his wife in the tavern?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think they're in the tavern anymore. I think they've gone someplace else.
I don't
Work out.
recommend. Look. I don't recommend interrupting that because we once had to talk to him, and he kind of got grumpy when we interrupted his wife and him time. He's very big, but he's a lovable guy.
Yeah.
I don't think we had plans on interrupting him.
Yeah.
He just stopped us on the street. So can we be on our way?
Yeah, you'll be allowed to go past. You get to 13, and there's a magical barrier around it.
13?
Yeah, I mean 12. You get to 12, and there's a magical barrier.
Okay.
You put your ring on the magical. If you put your ring near the magical barrier, like you're touching it, it will go down. A door will open.
Okay. So let's go inside.
As soon as you walk in, the barrier closes behind you, and the scent of death hits your nose. Decomposing bodies, sickness. Roll me con saves, my friends. Because you're in a dome full of decomposed bodies that had the sickness.
I thought we brought some nose plugs from that guy on the docks.
You also have the mask, which gives you advantage on them.
Yeah, I don't need advantage. I got a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you feel like something's trying to go up your nose. You sneeze. It's just like something's tickling your nose. But everyone else roll.
I don't know where my.
You're gonna wear what?
Hold on.
There's a reason you're rolling these con saves.
I got a 16.
You pass. You feel something and you sneeze. Calder, you. Same thing, you sneeze. Kaleon, you sneeze. Riven. You kind and that's a 10.
Uh-oh.
What is that 10 plus?
3.
So 13.
You barely pass because the things give protection, but you can tell the longer you stay in here, the higher chance you guys get sick. because you are in a barrier that was made to keep the sickness from going out, and you walk as soon as you walk into the building, you see decomposed bodies in finely woven cloaks and spell books laying on the floor all across the floor. They were hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
I'm going to start looking for some scrolls. The scroll in particular, I'm currently looking for it to see if it's the one in particular I'm searching for.
Every 10 minutes, you will have to roll a con save.
Right.
Can I check the corpses to see what they died from?
The disease.
Yeah, it's already known. You know it. It's disease. The disease.
I know, but I don't know why. Something in my head tells me I don't know.
You can check.
Or maybe let me. I want to rummage around. I just want to check the bodies for loot.
Are you using gloves?
No, I don't think anyone has gloves.
They would have gloves
But you're
because
checking
they are necessary
bodies
for
that died
entering.
from a disease. Are you sure you want to do that without doing gloves?
Can I just kick them over with my foot?
All right, Chris. Chris, you don't have to make a con save because you're a smart ass. You immediately get out of the barrier. You can kick him over. It's been a few months, and so it smells. You're not gonna forget this smell.
What else is in here to as the
Would I
corpses?
be able to find like the office or whatever of the highest ranking or the most
You
powerful
go upstairs. That's
wizard?
gonna take you. What are you looking for? A specific spell scroll?
Yes, I'm looking for at least a higher level dispel magic. Preferably a 4th level or higher if I can possibly find it.
Turn the arrow.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm back.
You guys, you can roll investigation. You gotta beat at 18 because this would be locked up.
All right. So what is mine? Great. This is not going to be again. Oh, I got a 19.
I got a 16.
You find them, but you only find one.
All right.
It seems like they tried it already.
Yeah, can't open it though.
No.
Yeah.
But it's not a 4 or 5. You got level 2 dispel.
Okay.
It seems like they tried all the higher ones. You would see them starting to write scrolls of level 9 dispel, but not finished at all.
So they have them started?
Yes, but a few words written.
Yeah, none of us would have the knowledge necessary to get it that complete.
Now, I will allow
Maybe
you
if
to
we roll a
grave
high
rob
enough
these people.
intelligence.
I'm going to allow you to grave
What?
rob these people, but do know that's very disrespectful. People will come back to this place, and these people had families, and they will want their possessions.
Yeah.
What are we stealing from them?
You can if you want, but you'll lose karma points, and actually you'll lose alignment. You'll go down in alignment.
I'm not stealing.
Because this is a massive tomb, basically.
Yeah, at the current moment.
Yeah, it's basically a massive tomb. You could get thousands of gold just by taking all the spell books and stuff, but you would go down alignment points and probably be kicked out of the city.
But who said we were stealing anything?
Oh, I'm just letting you know. If you wanted to, you could, but
Yep, I'm only looking for scrolls that are not on spell books and scrolls that are not on bodies.
I want to
Partially because I
investigate. I
want
want
at
to.
least the least amount of exposure as I can in this area.
You find some spell scrolls. I'm going to limit them because spell scrolls actually can be very powerful. You find cure wounds. You find greater restoration. You find one revivify.
I want to investigate for tracks in here. See if there's any like leftover stuff to show if
How
anyone else has
many
been
cure
here.
wounds do we get?
I'd say you
And
got 2
what level?
at 2, level 2.
Okay.
What were you looking for, Chris?
I want to look to see if there's any. Chris, yeah, Chris.
You want to look for what, Chris?
So I think that was Crash that was talking.
Oh, Crash. What are you looking for?
I want to look to see. I want to see if I can find any like semblance of someone else being here before us, like someone else being in here. Like maybe a footprint or something.
Oh yeah, you see bloody footprints. Yeah,
Can I find that? Can I follow the trail?
What? They kind of go into the middle. But yeah, as there was a lot of dead people, there's dried blood all over the floor. They died bleeding. Like, you could look at the bodies, you could see this was advanced. I'll say because you looked at one of them, you could see that this was advanced disease. Like, they were bleeding out of their ears and eyes.
Can I roll medicine to see if I can guess what it is? Like maybe like I got good medicine.
I'll just give you it. As you check, you can tell it's the same disease, but it's like someone put steroids on it. Like someone wanted these people dead before they could figure out who was causing it.
Which would make sense.
Yeah, this is they used an advanced version on them to make sure they died.
Mm-hmm.
You could find a letter that was you could find a letter like in a high level wizard. You can tell because there's like a bunch of red ones. This had master wizard, like the headmaster or whatever, writing a letter saying, do you pick it up? Are you going to pick it up and risk getting sick?
Can I use my cloth to grab it?
Hey, what?
My cloth.
Huh?
He's saying, can he use his claw?
Sure. Roll me
Right,
sleight of hand to see if you don't cut it up.
Oh no.
You are using a sharp object to pick something up.
Huh?
Let me see. A sleight of hand. That's in my skills. All right. You said sleight of sleight of hand.
That is. I don't know what that is. Oh,
16.
You're able to pick it up. You scratch the edge as you pick it up. It says. It says we're all dead now. I'm the last one remaining. I used a spell to make it so I wouldn't die as fast. This is. Trying to think of what his name is. Magnus. Magnus, the head of the Mage Guild. We tried everything.
Oh, hot dog.
We got a
Chip.
message that something was happening, and a guy walked in and cast a spell. Cast a
Yeah,
spell,
he did that yesterday.
and we all started dropping. I was able to counterspell it for a second, but only enough time to write this down.
That's just getting enough.
He writes, "Please tell our families we tried our best." And his head is right next to the letter.
Yeah, it's our fault.
There's dried blood on it.
Yeah, they tweaked.
You could tell they all died in pain.
They didn't say what the spell was.
No.
He doesn't know what spell it was.
Yeah, and he was trying to write a farewell note.
Yeah.
That was his whole goal of using counterspells, to write a farewell note. It will also say, "Tell my wife and it seems like he's trying to say I love her, but he gets to L, and there's just a line, like he dropped the pen.
I wonder when this guy died. As he was writing this.
Oh yeah, he died. He was using counterspell to protect himself. Sorry about our depressing session today.
Yep.
I will say, you guys do notice the center of the room. It seems like someone was standing there. Like, you could tell a dark shadow that was permanently put into the ground. But it's not like the guy. Like, it seems like a big circle there. I would recommend as a DM that you guys get out of there, because I do not want you guys getting this disease.
Yeah, let's get out of there.
I'm with
Yeah.
Grash gets out of there.
Rithia also gets out of there.
Okay.
We found what we
Yeah,
needed.
Grash. Run, Forrest, run. You guys get out of there.
Run, Forrest, run!
As soon as you guys get out of there, it would seem that someone told, and there is some spellcasters in there, and you guys are sprayed down by someone casting shape water. Well, a water spell. They're spraying you all down. And they're like, they give you a change of clothes. They're like, okay, change, and we're gonna burn your clothes.
Yeah. No prestidigitation or
Oh, they aren't
disease on this.
fucking with prestidigitation. They're like, no, we're gonna burn your clothes.
I mean, there is purified disease.
But the problem is, this is a magical disease, from what they can tell. If that makes sense. And also, you walked into a place that was full of magical people, and what they know of is they died quick as fuck.
Yeah.
They aren't fucking with this. They aren't letting you spread it into the... They are just handing you clothes and being like, change or we will kill you. This is their city. They are not letting you spread the super plague part of this plague.
Okay. So, who are these people?
Oh, they're from the temple.
Okay.
And there's a couple city guard.
Okay.
It's not that they don't trust that presentation will work. It's just how fast the wizards died.
Mm-hmm.
They know they were there. They were trying to do something, and then an hour later they go to get spell scrolls, and they're dead.
Which I will relay some of the information that we found there. For one, that the mages were specifically targeted at the start of this.
Yeah, the clerics at the from the temple like, well, yeah, we kind of figured that. But please don't tell everyone about that because we do not want anyone else panicking.
Okay. So why don't we take out the spellcaster who's causing this?
They're like,
Yeah.
okay, and do you know who did it?
We have a very strong suspicion at who did it.
Case, but we aren't going to kill someone on a suspicion. We aren't
I don't
murdering.
know
Not
if this.
kill him, maybe incapacitate, and then have the question.
Look, if we could, but we will see. Give us who it is, and we will check them out.
That one healer.
Oh, the rich guy.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah, the guy who's getting rich off this disease that's spreading.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that
pretty
guy.
normal. We don't get paid that well at the temple. I know some people who train at the temple till they're strong enough just to go off their own. I have friends who I started off with, and they're in another city getting able to buy a house, and then there's me who can barely afford food. One of the clerics says.
Yeah. And so when you try and fight this disease, what happens?
It fights back.
You don't think it's odd that this spellcaster who's getting paid doesn't have that problem?
I don't know how strong he is with his. We also don't know what he is. You should be like, he could be a wizard, he could be a warlock, he could be a cleric, he could be. We
And you would
honestly.
trust a warlock?
I
You're a
mean,
cleric.
warlocks can heal.
I mean, they can heal, but nowhere near as well as clerics.
Yeah, look. We will look into him. I highly doubt that we can touch him because some idiots tried fighting him in the street. Well, shot an arrow at him in the street with a basilisk arrow. Well, with an arrow of basilisk venom on it.
Okay. So we have directions from Lord Duffel to come and take care of this.
Yeah.
So,
Both the Lord and the Crown.
Oh,
and the crowd.
you
Yes.
talked to the guy. You talked to the Lord. How
Yep.
is he?
He's grieving.
Not doing too well, to be completely honest. Still grieving.
One of the soldiers would step up. One of my brothers. I used to guard him, but we kind of decided to just leave him alone after that happened because he tried killing one of us when we brought up his condolences.
Yeah, he grabbed an axe on us. Which, to be honest,
who's the
we were
smart one
told
who
not
brought
to
that
bring up
up?
his son.
Who's
And then one of us decided to bring up his son.
Which one was the smart one?
I will look towards the smart one in question.
That, yeah, that would be me with +5 to intelligence.
Well, look. We all love him. That's why we haven't reported him to the king and queen. we could get a new magistrate. Oh yeah, call them magistrates. We could, but they've treated us good. We just don't talk about them at the moment. Once everything calms down, and if you are correct, the guard will look to the clerics. I will check this out personally. I am not going to interrupt the commander because I would get thrown across the street. And I do not want that.
Well, I don't think he's at the bar at the moment. I think he's back at home.
Yeah, and I'm not going to his home because I'll be thrown across the street. Do you want to go to his house?
Nope.
So, what do we need him for?
To investigate. I will go up to my higher ups. I will figure things out. But it's probably going to take a few days because he was attacked. So it does seem like someone doesn't want him talking.
Yeah, it
Okay.
seems that way.
So if
we are currently
someone doesn't want him talking, then maybe we should probably talk to him before they do something else.
Yeah.
Can you give look? I understand you have the power, but can you give us guards a chance to investigate this attempt on his life first? Make it easier?
3
You really
days.
think that they would still be in town?
Yes. We are not letting him leave town.
No, but I mean the people that or the person that attacked him. Do you think he would or they would actually still stay in town after that?
Oh, we assume it's
debacle?
the Thieves Guild, but none of the Thieves Guild has been that dumb. Maybe a rogue agent? We do not know. But we will find out what happened. Give like 3 days for us to investigate this, and you will gladly be able to talk to him.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll just see how many people die between now and then. But sure.
He's like, thank you. Look, I know with those rings, you could just walk up to him and talk to him, but with how hot things are, I do not recommend it because your weapons will be taken away from you.
Why do we need weapons?
Who knows? But he will be like, you will they will all walk away. You will see all your clothes in a fire. They use magical fire to burn it. And you will see the clothes burn the color green. Like they got lit on fire, regular fire, regular magical fire, but they changed color. So your clothes were infected.
Great.
And we will end session there. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe once you guys deal with the guy, maybe you could have a fun talk with the lord and lady in charge.